Truth bombs touch our style. Gossip sharper than a barbershop blade. Box of secrets stacked century made. All up in the business, airing the scroll. Confessions poured fast, out of control. Sipping talk sessions, yeah we unfold. Spilling deep piping as the stories get told. Drama brewed strong, ain't decaf nah. Twisted tales hotter than grandma spa. Join Ms. Londa bold with a cap. Tongues doing hate cardio, no nap. All up in the...
All right, hello guys, we are back. We have a lot of tea for you guys today. So, yeah, what's good? What's going on?
It's not for nothing. Just looking at all this mess that's going on in the media that's like overflowing the timelines.
Man, overflowing. It's so much going on. It'd be like, damn, I don't know what to talk about.
Like celebrities don't never take a day off.
Okay. Let me get into my little rules right quick. All right, before we get started, let's go over the house rules. Rule number 1, hit the like button when you enter. Show your love. I don't ask for any cash apps, but to hit the like button is free. So thank you in advance. Number 2, agree to disagree. Everybody has their own opinion. You don't have to agree with it, but you can agree to disagree. Number 3, please respect the host. No disrespecting the host or telling the host how to run the show. Number 4, please do not attack the commenters. They are entitled to their own opinion as well. You may not like what they say, but please do not attack them for their personal opinion. Now, thank you and enjoy the show. All right, so what do we have first on the agenda for this evening?
Let's pick back up off. Let's start with him, but ain't no telling what that food then said. So I guess we can go on over to something hilarious something that I thought was hilarious.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this pastor, Marvin Winans, but this man is out his mind.
Did you say Marvin Winans?
Yes.
Okay.
This man.
All right. So is it in your let me see. This last one, right?
The one I just tagged.
Tyler Perry.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Monday, we have received one person called and he said, tell my name. He said, because I know God is in this. Tyler Perry said $100,000. Pastor Bishop Patrick Wilton, he said, I'm sowing and I have +1. So he and his son-in-law sent $2,000. We have received, I'll get all that over. But why don't you give God praise, folks? What the devil meant for evil, God turn it around.
And then you guys are going to gag at this next
It broke out Monday. We have received one person called and he said, tell my name. He said, because I know God is in this. Tyler Perry said $100,000.
Click over.
I, Roberta McCoy, give in faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting.
Keep going in and out.
Church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235.
Come on.
Right, because his response, what we're waiting on. So it's acting a little weird, but let me see.
giving faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying.
What?
If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Oh, hell.
I, Roberta McCoy,
So,
giving faith and stand.
The devil is a lie.
let's take a look, or let's take a refresher, because I'm pretty sure everybody has social media. So just not too long ago, I don't remember if this was him, but if this isn't him, there's another pastor who had a way bigger church, and his pews went up to a whole nother level, and he locked all his folks inside his church until I believe what he requested that 15 people come forth and donate $1,000. Let me tell y'all something. This is not the same church that we used to go to when we were younger. It was much
No
more
way.
respect. The church did much more for the community. There were after school activities. There were stuff for the mothers. There were coat drives. This is just you wasting your rent. This worse than going to the strip club nowadays. Churches are not what they used to, but if we look inside the comments, it says it's the lady shouting and slash dancing for me, dot dot dot, like she getting a cut. And you not. Somebody else said, did he get mad because Tyler wasn't in 100,000 plus 100,000 line? So it's just like I want to know, and my question to Tyler Perry is, what was your purpose for this donation? Do you not watch this man videos? He's robbing his congregation.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, you should have came out tell it, because first of all, churches are funded by nonprofits, so you get what I'm saying. It's not like they need the money. Second of all, I remember when I was going to church, they would pass the offering plate around. You put in what you could, and
Mm-hmm.
of course, now if it was the pastor and the wife's wedding, of course they was asking for a little extra. But like to actually no, I couldn't have did it at that point. I would have forgot I was in the church house. I'm gonna just keep it a bean.
It's been worse in situations than this. I wanted to be petty and go find this video, but I didn't necessarily have the time to do it. But for another example, just so y'all won't think that I'm crazy, there was another video where usher, pastor, and a few other members of the church called this man into a back room and they were questioning him. His wife was back there too, but his wife was not taking his side. His wife was taking the pastor's side because it's the pastor. The pastor wanted to know why he been short for his collection plate, and the man told him, "I just put $100 in there. What do you mean I'm short on a collection plate?" They was asking this man questions about his check, all type of stuff. I'm talking about got him in the pastor's office as if he's in school in the principal's office in trouble. That's ridiculous.
The church is pimping now. That's crazy. That's
It
why I
is.
was God in my heart and in my home. I'll begin to pay tithes when I can, but I don't go up. I don't walk up in the church. I don't trust them. It's too much. It's not like how it used to be, and I just don't like it. So what's the
It's
next one?
it's the most. So I know you guys remember the last time we were here, maybe like a few weeks ago, there was some funny business going on, dealing with Tamar Braxton and her family. I'm gonna play this soft one first.
Okay.
Well, it's just a video. 'Cause what's this is? We 8 minutes in.
Yeah. We got a few
Um,
we got some more minutes to go before we can go
baby,
in.
because I'm telling you, these clips that I got, it's like they real potent here. We can do this one. So, just recently, Tamar was out in public, and she'd also been responding to some of the criticism that she's getting offline. Hollywood Unlocked says, "Oops, Tamar Braxton responds to criticism after being spotted linking arms with sister Tony Braxton's husband, Birdman, and wiping sweat from his bald head." Um, if we swipe over the first purse, somebody made a status and said, "Now, why was you on the stage with your sister, man?" And she shared the post and said, "Because she couldn't be here and she loved her husband, so I'm gonna hold it down here from for her and my brother." TF. Somebody else in the comments said, "Oh, I thought it was Tony. No wonder she was doing it." And then she responded with another post and said in this and the video after that is little footage of what everybody was referring to.
Oops. This one. Is
Go
it
with
playing?
more.
Wait, is it playing?
The next one.
This one?
Let me see. Yeah, it's not really a lot music. It's just one clip. It's the host talking.
Oh, okay. As long as it ain't no music. Ain't no sound.
It's like a beat. It's like a 3-second clip.
It keeps freezing. When's she gonna wipe it?
Shit. Are you ready? Let's get it. Let's get it.
It's nothing major, guys. It's the internet is overpowering her with BS, especially after since the last time we talked about her, there was a situation where one of her nieces was in a situation with one of the husbands, and we left off on that family possibly being served paperwork for putting word out because they didn't want word to get out. But like always, this next one is more bickering and BS from the family's drama that they got going on. I'm tagging it in the messages now. It's like Tamar is having a meltdown all over social media.
She's always having a damn meltdown.
This one makes it no better.
Well, of course you don't come. So
Exactly.
my
So
thing,
how would I
I know
give
where
it
you
to 'em?
live because I put down your down payment.
Beautiful.
And
Daniel,
you've been
regarding
stealing
what
from me
the
for the
case with
past
the
couple
niece.
years on my credit cards and help
But
me.
what you steal?
I don't steal anything.
You don't. You sold men.
Who's the man that I stole?
Tony's. You slept with them
Oh,
a few times.
Who? What man?
You not get the link.
Bitch. Dirty low down ass bitch.
Oh, you're
So
such
now
a
you
liar.
think I-
Such
my
a liar.
sister's man, he said he
You know that's a lie.
I swear
You
to
know
God.
that's a lie. Which God are you trying
I swear. Your man for? You think I too?
Don't you?
Don't put your
Do I know where you live?
So it's like a lot of BS now. Half of the comments is defending her, but a lot of the people are also taking up for her. But somebody said, "I'm sorry," but she ate her up with the "I know where you live. I paid the down payment." Jatwan says, "Y'all don't like Tamar. Y'all always gonna oppose her. It eats because how you claim to need my help, and you are my sister, and you don't ever visit me, but you spending my money. Y'all been I don't know what he meant by this." Basically attacking Tamar for years, and basically they just saying the attack on Tamar is getting played out. And somebody also pointed out
We
the
ain't
fact
gonna,
that Tawana didn't.
we ain't gonna paint Tamar as innocent now. She do her little stuff.
And then you can tell by her attitude, the attitude and how she comes off makes her look guilty when somebody accuses her of something. That'd be the
Right.
thing. Tamar be so snappy, and if you pay attention to the show where they had that family counselor, the black woman with the little funny curly hair, she was even acting a fool on there. Somebody else's mother had to get you to calm down and to stop talking to your mother crazy on national TV.
I want to respond to a couple of questions. To Sophia and Daniel, I think you guys might be asking about something that we spoke about in our last show. And I'll go back and look at that and look up so we can figure out what it is that you're asking. It was something that we was gonna be following so we can find out as far as like the court proceedings and stuff
Mhm.
on our last show that we just did. I can't remember which topic it was, but I'm aware of what they're talking about. So, but we will keep you guys posted though. As soon as we have the information, we're gonna share it. Okay.
Okay, where are we with timing?
6:45.
No, like into the show for like the bed clips.
Let's do it at 7. Should we do this
Okay.
one with Rolly?
Oh yeah, we can.
Okay. Or the Soldier Boy? Which one?
I just don't. Let me double check. Yeah. We we can do it.
Soldier Boy.
Just yeah, we're not gonna do the other ones because that's the other ones where he were going off. We're gonna do his apology.
Oh yeah, we already did those on the last one. What on the
Yeah,
last show?
yeah, and then this is the new one.
So this is him apologizing after he disrespected Candy Birds to the fullest.
I'm saying, shout out to Candy, man. You know, I be overreacting sometimes. I just be seeing stuff on the internet, like, you know what I'm saying. But much love to Candy. You know what I'm saying. If you can find it in your heart to accept my apology. Much love to you. You know what I'm saying. Much respect to you. You feel me?
So heading over
And somebody
to
tagged Candy too.
yeah, turn it off because that's him. I don't want to get us in trouble.
Yeah, we ain't gotta go back into it.
So they're in the comments basically clowning Soldier because you did all this, and let me tell you something. Had it been Charleston White or Wipe Me Down, who was that? Boosie, baby, they're gonna apologize. But as we can see, Soldier Boy did all that big soldiery for nothing. But the comment says he only apologized because of the poor Candy has in ATL. He not slick. Somebody else said Candy sent them goons from College Park, which is a horrible neighborhood. Um, somebody clowning him, some does he got on eyeshadow? Like no one is down here taking him serious. It says the first rapper to stay a YN forever. Absolutely no maturity, growth, or progression. And then one more, somebody said, "Ha ha." He apologized because the hood don't play about Candy. I don't know who he thought he was or who he was talking to. Yeah,
Get him
don't
right. Get
let
him
the internet
together.
whooping.
He knew he shouldn't have came out like that. That was just downright disrespectful. He knew it.
Okay, for a woman at that, come on.
Yeah, doing her job.
You could have sat her down and had a conversation.
He likes to troll.
Mm-hmm. You don't troll the wrong person.
Okay, and get beat up. All right, we'll do this Rolly one.
Yeah, because she sold some tea on him.
Yes, I was a swinger for 3 years in Las Vegas. And that's before I got on Zeus. So I was just like, I'm into a lot of different things. That's why I told you I'm a pansexual. I fall in love with whatever, like just the spirit, the energy, everything.
Have you been with a trans?
Yes, I've been with a bisexual man, a gay man, and I've been with a lot of different people.
Okay, this is the tea I didn't know I was gonna get. Wait, so I just feel like I'm in therapy now, like I want to share, like I met somebody that's gone through something that I've gone through. Wait, so you dated a trans what? Trans man or trans woman?
A trans woman, a man who became a woman, yes.
But still had a penis?
Yes.
And you were attracted to the pansexual, you're attracted to the person. Mm-hmm. It's not however that person shows up, you're okay.
Yeah.
And how was that experience?
It was different. A lot of people hide their attraction for what they really actually like because they're so scared of being judged.
Of course.
But I'm not scared of being judged for what I like and what I love. Mm-hmm. I love what I love. I like what I like. Men actually know that while they're dating me, they know that. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you're gonna let me peg you, you're gonna let me do some things to you. What you gonna do? What are you doing?
Wait, you would peg the man?
Yes.
Don't you have somebody now?
Somebody's. I have a very open relationship.
Explain that.
I've tried to be monogamous. Every guy that I date, I have them for different reasons. Mm. You know, one could be for just sex. One could be for the fun. The other one could be for the love. The other one could be for, hey, I'm just bored. What you doing?
Do you still mess with women?
Yes, I'm a pansexual.
So do you keep a woman on the side?
Yes, I have one now.
So, when I found this clip, I was just like, this is a part of Rolly outside of when she was on the Jerry Springer show. This is a side of Rolly I've never got a chance to see. And when I actually seen this clip, I'm like, I wonder what our viewers would think about this. But let's see what the comments think about it. So somebody said this is so much more entertaining than Baddies to me. At HBO should bring back their adult programming and follow her around for a couple of months. I'd watch. Somebody else said, I love the transparency. A lot of men are just like her, but looking at the comments, they'll never tell you. Um, and then somebody said what Jason said, this is the tea that we didn't know we were going to get. So when I say that Zeus Network is not doing anything, I didn't mean they're not collecting a bag. I didn't mean that they're not doing their jobs and actually, building up a portfolio. What I mean is they can branch off and do so much more. And the issue is everybody is trying to contain themselves in this one situation to run up a bag that had already dried out.
Right. And I was watching somebody's YouTube earlier when it came to Zeus, and they was talking about Zeus. When Zeus first came out, they did try to come out with like some comedy shows. There was Drea had a show on the network. People felt that was boring. So, once they resorted to Baddies and they saw that that's what runs up the numbers, that's where they got stuck at. Even with what was his name? Chance, his show. I think it probably brought numbers because there was a little drama on that show too. So it was basically like once they saw that drama sells, then they started centering all of their shows around drama. So yeah, but I get it, but they just go too far. It's going too far to the point where people are, what is Diamond with the Body? Her nose is broken right now today.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then they don't have any. Rolly in this interview, she said Zeus doesn't cover no medical bills or any of that. So whatever happens to you on set is pretty much
on what happens.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
I mean, I get you got to add a little drama, but where do you draw the line? That's my thing. That's my whole thing.
Let me stop coming over here and throwing shade on Zeus because I'll be walking them.
Is it this one? Wait, which one?
What, the one with Chrisean? That's the one you want to do next? Which one you want to do next?
No, the one we was waiting on with the swearing and stuff.
Oh.
We're gonna do Chrisean last because it's a lot to that.
Okay, that's a bit. If you want to play the T.S. Madison clip, I mean, you can. Then that's all I have for today.
Okay. Please don't start freezing. It must be they internets or something because we just played that one just fine.
Because I saw this and I felt the way. I felt the way about this because y'all let that motherfucking Robert Townsend in the face looking ass bitch Juice Hilarious get her motherfucking masculine voice having ass up on that radio station and on her thing, and I said something to that hoe and y'all drugged me. Y'all drugged me all up and down. Y'all drugged me. I need an apology. Because y'all let that pussy ass motherfucking bumbleclot ass bitch get her tired, big wide nose ass up there and try to serve me. Y'all let transvestite ass Jess get her big wide nose ass up there and try to service me because I was defending my community against this shit right here, and then this turn around and happen, and everybody quiet. But now I see all the articles with my name attached to the shit. I'm looking at all the articles. Yahoo, Out Magazine. What else on here? Ooh, let me move this shit. Billboard. I see T.S. Madison's name all in that, right? T.S. Madison criticized his comments. T.S. Madison claps back. T.S. Madison this, T.S. Madison that, right? But y'all let that big wide nose ass Meteor Man get her motherfucking hoarse voice ass up there, and then y'all was on there dragging me for defending myself against that punk asshole who play host role games with me. And not only that, right? It's the punks in my community. It was the punks, homosexuals, fags, and shit in my motherfucking community who always get somewhere trying to be a pick Misha. Always somewhere trying to be a pick Misha and shit like that or whatever. Lisa, I don't need you to tell me to go to bed. Listen, I go to bed when I get ready. You can't tell me how to feel.
Nobody be playing.
You can't tell me how to feel when I'm always somewhere. Sometimes I'll be the only motherfucker saying some shit about my own community, and then they be the first punks that jump up there supporting a goddamn bull-nosed ass, puss ass hoe that thinks she funny. No, bitch, you funny looking. That thinks she funny, and that's why I just be like, girl.
So is there a video
I know
with
you
just
hoes
said
be backwards, and a lot of you hoes that be screaming out, y'all,
I can pull it up.
like we going to hell. I don't even want to be in heaven with none of you motherfuckers. If heaven gonna be filled with some of you pussy assholes that be always talking about something, we going to hell. I don't want to be in heaven with none of you motherfuckers, bitch. I'd rather go the other way.
Ooh.
It's always this bullshit. Like I just
because in the comments they is like nobody. It's just like nobody's like hearing what she's saying. They all on Jess's side.
I sent you Jess' response to T.S. Madison last 6 posts. And then after we play this, I'm gonna give you all a real breakdown. And I'm gonna give you a breakdown not because I'm a fan and I stand with the things that T.S. Madison do, but I take a middle standpoint. I hold everybody accountable.
Yep, and then so I know she's saying some T.S. Madison is speaking of a time that I guess she must have spoke out about something or something, and people clowned her for it. But I want to know what that was because it's hard for me to have a dog in a fight if I don't know all sides. Get what I'm trying to say? All sides of the story.
We're gonna do here, okay?
No.
You live it every day, and that energy will never be ladylike. So don't play with me. I keep telling y'all don't have to keep my name out your mouth, but y'all will not play with me. Watch it. And Kaya would be so disappointed in you. You done took so many reading lessons, and you still ain't even talking about you read. Write it over, because that did not work. Transsexual Madison, do not call nobody else to try to get me on the phone to hash things out after you see that this ain't going your way, because this did not have to be up like this, not have to end up like this. You live it every day. So that's not what we're going to do here, okay?
No.
You live it every day, and that energy will never be ladylike. So don't play with me. I keep telling y'all don't have to keep my name out your mouth, but y'all will not play with me. Watch it. And Kaya would be so...
Okay.
Okay, here you go. This is her speaking directly on the case that Madison is talking about.
Okay.
Comments about the Lightyear movie after his grandson asked him about 2 lesbians having a baby.
Snoop, you have music videos with women dancing and kissing other women, dancing naked. So why is displaying lesbian behavior in your music videos appropriate, and you are afraid to answer the questions from your grand?
First of all, why is you even, this ain't even your department. They talking about lesbians having baby, women having baby, like with other women. This ain't in your colony, bitch, goddamn.
Look at our good sis, honey, Jess with the mess, just out there, getting into the things. Go Jess, go Jess, go Jess. Now listen, I know y'all feel like that I don't like this girl or whatever, but this girl takes every moment that she gets to try to jab something, and then y'all try to say, I say that she look like a man. But look at her. The deep-rooted microaggressions that she has towards the trans community comes from comments like this. This was just her posted the other day at a place. Look at this. Look for yourself. Yeah, I liked it. I did. I liked it because we're telling jokes, right? Every time that it's about me or any other trans or anything, we telling jokes, right? And what I find so funny is that I'm always somewhere defending women because I see myself as a woman. But she's always on the other end terrorizing women. The Risa Tisa shit. The two lesbians here. Why, as me being a part of the LGBTQIA community, I can't speak on lesbians? Oh, because I'm not a real woman? Why can't I speak on the things, from my community? But let's look. I'm not the one calling her man. This is what she go through every day. I actually feel for my CISTER. I actually feel for her. Imagine just having a baby, bitch, and somebody calling you a handsome guy. Wow, wow, wow. Yikes. Be blessed, ho.
Yeah, so that's exactly what happened. He took his I guess niece or whoever the kid was to him to see a movie, and he had to explain a certain scene regarding same-sex couple. Um, I guess, raising a child. And Snoop Dogg went on air and wanted to pull out questions. I came to see a movie with such and such. There is no way I should have to see this and then have to explain this, that, and the third. But to then turn around and now you all of a sudden are displaying the same thing that you were just complaining about. But here's the thing. You didn't turn that around because Snoop Dogg's opinion is his opinion. But the thing about him is he's not messy like Boosie. He's not messy like the alpha males that do stuff for attention. He want that money. Snoop Dogg is always about money. And so what you tried to do was make a flip on that so you won't lose your dollars. Yep, I'm all with it. And after T.S. Madison called you out about you having two women kissing in your videos, and then for Jeff Hilarious to respond with, oh, well, he makes music for adults. A lot of the music we listen to are for adults, but you got your kids walking around here rapping and singing and clapping and while they going to school. That's the same reason why some of these kids can't read on grade level, because they're around the same type of thing. So there really is no excuse for that. You're gonna see what you want to see. I mean, either way it go, you can't say one side is grooming without telling the other side that they're grooming too, because it's the same thing. Kids should not be involved or listening or around anything that involves grown folks in the first place. In my opinion, children cartoons don't need to display adults at all. It's for their entertainment. It's actually supposed to be for them learning, not just sitting there catching brain rot. You know what I mean? The thing about Just Hilarious is you feel hit because you've been through a few things. Not only did you secretly date a punk that you didn't know was a punk, but half of the men that you come across call you strong. They also call you trans, and it's okay. So now you get a piece as a woman, a cis woman, of what a trans woman is going through in her day-to-day life. So when you being transphobic, tell yourself, hey, trans women are not the only people who are experiencing transphobia, but heterosexual women are also experiencing transphobia, because you got some man out here who can't look at a woman and appreciate her body aspect or what she looks like, because it's not to their liking. Oh, you're masculine or you're too strong. I would rather Just Hilarious sit on the Breakfast Club and call out men for the things that they do, rather than you pointing a finger at somebody like T.S. Madison or somebody like Laverne Cox, which are two examples of trans women who take up for black women 24/7. And you can say what you want to say. C.S. Madison says what she want to say, but the thing about her is she not gonna call out no heterosexual without calling out what a punk did first. Because
Right.
you doing this, that's making this person do this. So you need to sit down somewhere. You see, it's about holding everybody accountable. Whereas you see people like Just Hilarious and the Breakfast Club, you gonna call out who accountable so you can make that money.
You being one-sided, being biased.
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't. I understood T.S. Medicine's question though. Like I didn't, and I don't think the question should have been based off of sexuality. Because I mean,
Mhm.
I'm not a lesbian. My question is the same. So if I'm not in that world, does that mean that I'm not entitled to an opinion or a question?
And everybody speaks on whatever they want to. Everything, you got freedom of speech. Whatever comes out your mouth comes out of it. Now, and this just depends on what situation you're in. You can ask whatever you want to ask, but you don't have to be shady or disrespectful to ask it. But that just goes to show who actually has maturity and who doesn't. I used to love Jess, even though she was never that funny. Her skits was. It's just you picking the wrong fight and you're not gonna never win it. You swear you got the best crowd standing with you, but no, you don't. The only side you have is the side of ignorance because you're ignorant.
Yeah. Okay, so let me see. I don't know how many of you guys in the comments are familiar with this R&B singer, Sammie. So, are you familiar with him?
Mm-hmm.
So he's more. Let me see. My oldest daughter. He was out back in her time when Mario. You remember Mario, and I want to say Bow Wow and them, because I remember taking her to a concert. I know it was Bow Wow, Mario. I can't remember if Sammie was there, but I do remember taking her to that concert when she was like 14 or something. Her and my older son. So, anyways, long story short, he was out back then, but he has been arrested. Let me okay. So R&B vocalist Sammie found himself in serious legal hot water recently when authorities arrested a 38-year-old singer on multiple charges that have left his fan base reeling. The artist, whose smooth vocals made hits like "You Should Be My Girl" popular, now faces allegations of cruelty to children and battery. The Henry County Police Department processed Sammie's booking with authorities setting his bond at 1,050. While specific details about the circumstances surrounding his arrest remain limited, the nature of the charges has generated significant concern among both fans and industry observers. Return to the stage, perhaps. Okay, swift return to the stage raises eyebrows. Perhaps most surprising to many was Sammie's rapid return to performance shortly after his arrest and release. The single appeared on stage at the One Music Fest, delivering his performance as scheduled. This decision to continue with his professional commitments while facing serious legal allegations left many fans confused and searching for answers. The artist's social media activity following the arrest showed him actively promoting his festival appearance, posting photos from the event that depicted him in seemingly good spirits. These images created a stark contrast to the gravity of the legal situation he's currently navigating.
Mm-hmm.
Fans' reactions flood social media platforms. The news of Sammie's arrest sent shockwaves through his social media following, with supporters expressing a wide range of emotions across various platforms. Many fans demonstrated loyalty to the artist while acknowledging the seriousness of the allegations. Instagram became the primary venue for fan discussions, with followers sharing their thoughts on the developing situation. Some urged patience and cautioned against rushing to judgment before all facts emerged. That's weird, but anywho. Others expressed disbelief about the charges, while some referenced additional family legal troubles that have reportedly affected the singer's personal life. The reactions revealed the complex relationship between celebrities and their audiences, with several fans noting the difference between public personas and private realities. Some supporters emphasized that the public rarely knows the complete truth about their favorite artists' personal lives. A portion of the fan community approached the situation with humor, through others took a more serious tone, offering prayers and support for the embattled singer. The varied responses highlighted how celebrity legal troubles can divide fan bases and generate intense debate. Questions surround timeline and next steps. Following his release, Sammie shared multiple images from his One Music Fest performance on Instagram, including photos showing him holding a young child who may be his daughter. This post painted a picture of normalcy that contrasted sharply with his recent legal troubles. The timeline between Sammie's arrest, release, and subsequent performance remains unclear, leaving many observers questioning how quickly events unfolded. The uncertainty has fueled additional speculation about the circumstances surrounding the charges and their potential impact on his career. As legal process moves forward, questions persist about how these charges might affect Sammie's professional trajectory. The R&B industry has seen numerous artists navigate legal challenges while maintaining their careers through outcomes vary significantly based on the nature of allegations and public response. The singer has not yet made any public statements addressing the charges directly, leaving fans and media to speculate about his legal strategy and future plans. His decision to continue performing suggests an intention to maintain his professional obligations despite the personal challenges he faces. The resolution of Sammie's legal troubles will likely determine the long-term impact on his career and public image. Child cruelty charges carry serious consequences that extend beyond potential criminal penalties, often affecting personal relationships and professional opportunities. His dedicated fan base appears divided between those offering unconditional support and others taking a wait and see approach. The coming weeks and months will reveal whether the singer can successfully navigate this challenging period while maintaining his musical career. As this story continues to develop, the music community watches closely to see how one of R&B's recognizable voices handles this significant personal and professional crisis. So,
There's always something going on with these singers, ain't it?
Right. Hey, Cat Eyes. But here's my question, though. If this was somebody else, he would be already being drugged. Child cruelty is a serious charge, right?
Yeah, it really is.
So why is he not saying that he shouldn't, but I'm trying to figure out what's the difference between him and other people that if an allegation comes out, they don't get the grace. They're automatically drugged. So nobody has, you get what I'm trying to say, where I'm going? Because how many people have we seen people come out and say this or that, and they automatically are drugged? They're not given the grace of, well, we don't know the whole story, so we're going to sit back and wait.
So money. I'll take money for 100, Alex. Money. It's. I mean, you really got to think about it. How long was R. Kelly free before he eventually went back to trial and got arrested? How long was any of these offenders free before something actually happened, or if anything happened at all? Because some folks get acquitted from this. And you know what they say, sometimes it's not about what you know, but who you know. Ain't no telling what be going on behind the scenes. Deal setups, all type of mess. But
what about the community, though? That's what I'm saying. Why is the community not
in the uproar?
Yeah.
Picking and choosing.
Picking and choosing.
We just gonna leave everything has the direct answer. Picking and choosing. Because, I mean, had it been anybody else, I guarantee you, thousands of crowds. Oh, see, this is just not gonna fly. I'm gonna go.
I don't know if anybody has heard of about this story yet, but Trump is again, as always.
I've seen a little bit of it.
So it says President Donald Trump over the weekend called for the prosecution of music superstar Beyonce based on something that did not actually happen. Trump claimed in a social media post that Beyonce broke the law by supposedly getting paid $11 million for her endorsement of Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris during an October 2024 event in Houston. But there is simply no basis for Trump's claim that Beyonce received $11 million payment related to Harris' campaign, let alone for the endorsement particularly. Federal campaign spending records show a $165,000 payment from the Harris campaign to Beyonce's production company, which the campaign listed as a campaign event production expense. A Harris campaign spokesperson told Deadline last year that they didn't pay celebrity endorsers, but were required by law to cover the costs connected to their appearances. Regardless of the merits of this particular $165,000 expenditure, It's far from an $11 million one. Nobody has ever produced any evidence for the claim of an 8-figure endorsement payment to Beyonce since the claim that it was 10 million began spreading. Come on now. Began spreading last year among Trump supporters on social media, fact check websites, and they got some websites listed here. Looked into the $10 million claim during the campaign and did not find any basis for it. The White House did not immediately respond to a CNN request late Saturday for any evidence of Trump's $11 million figure. When Trump previously invoked the baseless figure during an interview in February, he described his source in the vaguest of terms. Somebody just showed me something. They gave her 11 million. A Harris spokesman referred to CNN on Saturday to a November social media post by Beyonce's mother, Tina Knowles, who called the claim of 10 million payment a lie and noted it was taken down by Instagram as false information. When in fact, Beyonce did not receive a penny for speaking at a presidential candidate, Vice President Kamala Harris rally in Houston, Knowles wrote. A spokesperson for Beyonce told PolitiFact in November that the claim about $10 million is beyond ridiculous. Do I need to go on? Because this man is just, he's full
It's
of it.
really BS. Let me tell you something, Trump, and I hope you watch this. You better leave that horse lady alone, because Act 3 ain't came out, and you know she gonna get you right. I mean, you just say you're mad, because this is not the first time Trump called out Beyonce. What the meme say? Kamala's at a dance party with Beyonce. You just mad because she didn't endorse you. And I know a criminal in the White House who pardoned himself is not trying to call out. Even if she, okay, now what? And Beyonce, even if she got paid, Beyonce would have did that without being paid. Let's just say you made Buki, because them real numbers was up before you and your boyfriend Elon Musk cheated with his technology and his coin and got you to where you is, boo. You always cheat yourself in. This is the second time you've been called out for cheating. Give the lady a rest. How you talking about somebody who donated money before you did to all them wildfires that happened over there in California, boo? Lead by example, not with your mouth, because you leading by your mouth and you spitting out a bunch of bullshit. Don't nobody care, Trump. I don't play by my queen.
Right. No, what is wrong with you, boy?
Better leave your mother alone. Just thought of an idea.
I do have some more news on Beyonce.
Oh, Zoe and Blue Ivy.
Yeah.
Real bad. I want to hear it.
Okay. So Beyonce's daughter, Blue Ivy's dance teacher, speaks after new video of preteen dancing reemerges online. Blue Ivy Carter is showing all the signs of becoming a star and has been from a very young age. This week, her proud grandmother, Tina Knowles, shared a video of her showcasing her dance moves as a little girl, which had been taken at a dance class in LA. What's more, the footage attracted the attention of Blue's dance teacher, who shared her memories of working with the preteen. I think this is it, y'all. Come on, this.
With Emergency, with a powerful blend of vitamin C, zinc, and manganese, plus electrolytes and B vitamins. It's so much more than vitamin C.
Closing my eyes. If I told my younger self that I was in a movie, I'd never believe myself. And
well, you are, girl. You are. Seeing Blue as Kiara and hearing her voice come out of that character. Give me a second, because I'm still I can't believe that's my baby. Oh, that's so amazing. It was really hard to focus and to do my job after that. So I was like, wait, hold up, guys. Y'all got to give me a second. I have to digest that. I'm so proud of her. Somebody wants to join.
It's just a really amazing experience, and I feel like everybody that's a part of this is so helpful and supportive. The director, Barry, is a really sweet person, and he tells me ways that I can improve in my lines, and he's very supportive of me and tells me in the nicest way possible, and I feel like so does everybody else. And I feel like this is just a great experience for me, and I'm really happy for girls that look like me all around the world are able to watch this movie and hear and see themselves in it.
She did such a beautiful job, and I can't believe how natural she is, and I'm just proud of you. I'm so proud of you, and I can't believe how big and grown up you are, and I'm proud that she's gonna represent so many young brown girls around the world. Nobody's prouder than mommy. What'd you do today?
Let me see.
Well, I don't know what people expect from a Capricorn. You know, shout out to her. We share the same birthday, so you know, I'm proud of her. I'm a proud uncle.
Right. Is Brittany Perry Russell? Is she the dance? No. So that was. I'm trying to find the
The clip of her dancing.
Yeah, what the dance teacher said. Let's see. Because she had a lot to say. Okay, well, I'll have to find that and share that later. But I know that she was saying things like, being her dance teacher, there's like times where she can't even focus on her family. Like she had a death in her family. She had to cancel her flight and wasn't able to make the funeral. There was something going on. I believe it was with her mother or her dad, and she wasn't able to make that because, you know, they were touring. And it's like somebody's mom, though, like, I don't know. I would feel like you would allow them to
She
do.
probably felt like she had a big responsibility on her, but I'm sure if she was to communicate that properly, she would have been let go because Honey Balenciaga had an issue with a family member while they were touring doing the Renaissance tour. And he was able to leave tour to go see about his family. So, you know, I think she was just nervous because, I mean, I work for Beyonce, child. Ain't no way I'm finna tell a horse lady that I can't be here. But
Really?
I'm sure I Parkwood would have let that lady go if they let and Honey Balenciaga is one of the major dancers.
But
So
I'm talking about, this is your mom, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Okay,
I would have
so
left.
the first video of Chrisean.
I'm calling you out, bro. If you want to sit down with my pastor Mike, my father.
Hi,
bro,
Brenda.
For real, this is bigger than me, my nigga. And I feel like this attack was sent from the enemy, for real. And then it's like it's using people, places, and power. Like Lemmy got a lot of power to hurt me just because I'm being 100 on this live right now. So now I gotta call people that really love me, and I know daggone well. No daggone well. For real, let me plumber. You can sit down with my dad. Real stuff, bro. You can sit down with my dad. Let me plumber. For real, bro. Let me plumber. I'm calling you out, bro. I'm calling you out, bro.
Hey, I just came across something.
If you want to sit down with my pastor Mike, my father, bro. For real, this is bigger than me, my nigga. And I feel like this attack was sent from the enemy, for real. And then it's like it's using people, places, and power. Like Lemmy got a lot of power to hurt me just because his name is Pastor Mike Freeman, bro. You over here got $1 billion tearing down people. You got $1 billion tearing down people. for your gain. And then when we speak up, you silence us with power. You're not silencing me, bro. I know Jesus Christ, bro. That is my dad, bro. That's really my spiritual father, bro. I don't care what nobody's saying. Because it makes me feel like I need to call my dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of shit that you cannot be around, bro. Or act like it's cool to be around or safe to be around it. His name is Pastor Mike Freeman, bro.
Talking about Lemmy from Zeus,
Uh-huh.
the CEO, owner
The
of Zeus.
CEO. So what I just sent you was, and it's ironic that you played that video first because I actually have the text messages that she sent Lemmy.
Okay, so I'm gonna read this. This is Lemmy's response to her lives. This will be my final time addressing the baseless discourse surrounding Chrisean's recent life. I cannot, nor can anyone, regulate her emotional, volatile, or theatrical impulses. Her flair for dramatization is truly Oscar caliber. Let me state, he try to act so smart. Unequivocally, whatever. No one at Zeus is forcing cast members to engage in physical altercations. That's a lie. Our creative mandate has always been to foster individuality, charisma, emotional transparency, levity, and authenticity. We champion genuine expression, not contrived conflict or performative hostility. When you assemble 25 plus distinct, opinionated, and dynamic women under one roof while traveling across multiple cities for an extended period, tension, friction, and emotional outbursts are an inevitable byproduct. We simply document it, uncensored, unembellished, and unfiltered, exactly as it unfolds. That's the essence of Baddies' raw, unscripted, and profoundly real television. He's so full of shit.
Ciao, and you know what? Thanks to Neighborhood Talk, we finna get ready and get some up close. I'm gonna start reading when you're ready. So, for those of you who are just now entering the room, these are text messages regarding the first video that we just played, Chrisean's live response to Lemmy. So it says, I'm gonna have Blue and his peoples to call you because you on some foul shit, straight up you wrong. Your weak ass did some demonic ass shit, bitch. That was for my son and his father, and I can't stand the way these folks type. And to weird ass took straight, and your weird ass took straight up. You set me up to fail, and I hate you with all my heart. I hate you, and you think you're gonna get away with it? Bet. So the next person responds and says, "Threats and hatred towards others. You are. Oh wait, did you? No. Yeah, threats and hatred towards others are not reflective of God's nature. Your words and actions seem sinister and stem from a place of bitterness and hatred rather than love and grace. As Scripture reminds us, so in Christ Jesus, you are all children of God through faith. Galatians 3:26. Regarding Blue and his family, we are in a good place. Zeus and I remain committed to supporting him upon his release. I sincerely, what did I leave off at? I sincerely encourage you, Miss Rock, to seek healing, get mental help, and focus on caring for your son. That should be your true priority. May God bless and soften your heart. And then there's an at. It says, Chrisean, at Chrisean, I've done nothing but extend countless opportunities to you and have compensated you generously for your time and involvement. I've done nothing to you, but it's all love, no malice, and certainly no hate on my end. However, I am no longer interested in engaging in any professional capacity with you. You are repeatedly displayed patterns of manipulation, deceit, and ingratitude, and that make working with me and Zeus entirely untenable. Your conduct has been consistently disrespectful, disruptive, and disingenuous, while you are undeniably entertaining. I'm sorry, these words are so small. Possesses talent. Talent alone can only take one so far. It is character, integrity, and humility that sustains longevity. Your actions have consistently reflected otherwise, contradicting the godly image you so often profess. I sincerely wish you healing, growth, and clarity as you move forward. Then, Lord, there's more. It says, I didn't need the, I don't, they
The
blocked that out. It says,
200K. It was
oh,
200K.
okay. 200K. Okay. So I didn't need the 200K. I just needed an opportunity. I can go get my own money. It's like y'all robbed me from walking down that narrow road people scared to walk down. People don't start actually caring about other people until they wind up dead. Those talks we have was priceless, but what I learned, you can't make friends in this shit. I thought I had a friend. I don't want war. I don't want baddies. I don't want 200K. Just forgive me and leave me where I'm at, and I'll do the same. I'm deleting everything off my page, and I won't mention your network ever again. Don't respond to Blueface Peoples if they hit you on my behalf. Don't respond to Pastor Mike. I'm sorry, I should have never done baddies, and I should have never been in the mix to begin with on everything. I really did change, and the environment was so different from what I remember. I don't actually hate you. I love you. I just hate what I put myself through. They be talking
So
paragraphs, don't it?
yeah, so basically the only reason why Chrisean went back to Baddies is because Lemmy promised her her own show, which she wanted to do a show which was called God's Plan, showing her walking in her new journey. He promised her that, right? So she agreed to do Baddies, but there was some conditions that he agreed to that he pretty much reneged on, which she was never supposed to be on the show fighting. She was supposed to be there to, I guess, encourage the other ladies. When after, I guess, before filming, after she signed the contract, he told her they weren't going to be able to do the show, but he was offering her more money to be on Baddies. And she got there and everything was not, you know what I'm saying, forcing the and the sister Tasiki, she's only back on this season because of Chrisean, because he didn't even want her back, because all of the other people, the viewers, they were saying how boring she was. We know, we talked about that in one of the episodes, how she brung nothing to the show until she got to the reunion. But Tasiki played this game like they was gonna basically, they made this men, they was doing the bookings together. They was gonna get on the show and they was gonna show how the Malone sisters was gonna come together and do, you know, show the world like this is how we get down. I say maybe 2 days into filming, Tasiki jumped on her BS. So Chrisean felt played. You know what I'm saying? And that's not cool. But the mom had already spoke out and said that Tasiki sold her soul.
And you know what? Your mom ain't gonna never lie on you. And they on Lenny ass in these comments. It says, at Lenny Plummer, stop posting Bible verses while you literally destroy your community.
He's trying to be sarcastic. Everybody, since she's come out saying like this is what she wants to be her new walk, everybody wants to prove that it's fake, it's not real. He's trying to be. I don't like Lemmy. I'm gonna just be real.
He being funny. He in other words, so technically what we saying, that he's patronizing her?
Yes, that's exactly what he's doing. He's patronizing her.
And another comment says, the Malone family is attached to chaos and confusion. I wouldn't want no parts of none of them. I don't care how good they can fight. Fight them demons. Healing is available. It says every time something doesn't go her way, she throws a hissy fit and starts throwing everyone underneath. Well, even if that is the truth, with her wanting to have her way, she's exposing all of the stuff that we actually need to see and other people need to hear about. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with her being a whistler. If it's bogus shit going on behind the scenes, they need to put it out there, because that's just like them wanting to give Rolly her own show, but see, then they go left. But see, Rolly wouldn't go through there. You know why? Because Chrisean called it out. I mean, I really don't know. But Lenny is definitely trying to keep a certain professional. He don't want no lawsuit against Zeus.
Yeah, so he trying to do damage control. And all he's doing is trying to use things that's already been out there, that the hate pages and all of that has already said about her. He's basically using it to his advantage. That's why I say he's being smart with the scripture and saying she's pretending. Basically what he was trying to say was she's pretending to walk in this faith, but she's really not. And you already know you're the one who's pushing the buttons, you and your production team, to get her to do what you want her to do, because a lot of the fans did want to see her back on there. They know she's the one who makes the show, and she agreed to it. But see, when Chrisean was on there, those fights, you could tell those fights weren't scripted. They, every time Chrisean fought somebody, she fought them for a reason, not just because. You know what I'm saying? And
it's because she's a perfect fit.
lot.
She's a perfect fit for the show, and they're not getting certain things from the girls they have now that they were getting from previous girls like Chrisean. And with her supposedly having her own show, they know it's going to be a drop in them views. While you guys are over here trying to force stories, the story we really want to see is taking place over here. Meaning that money is going to soon decline because people are going to flock to Chrisean. I mean, he kind of does have a better storyline. A lot of them girls are very try hard for one. Some of them don't even be wanting to fight. And like where else?
I think
I don't know.
the bag. Honestly, if you ask me, as being a person who follows this, if he would have stuck to the agreement of having just her being on the show alone, we wanted to see that. We wanted to see the Malone sisters come together and actually be on the show together.
Mm-hmm.
If he had stuck to his agreement and gave her show, God's Plan, he still would have got high ratings because we wanted to see it. I'm not the only one that, if you pay attention to this and you follow us, you would know this. A lot of people wanted to see that. So in my point of view, I think he fumbled the bag, and I think it was inconsiderate.
He did fumble the bag, and it was very inconsiderate. And Lola Doll says Chrisean literally have no, she doesn't. And I can understand why she would want to separate. I mean, she's a mother now. Think about all of the stuff that Chrisean has been through on his TV show, all of the family secrets that got put out, all of the stuff that she has going on with Blueface and his weird obsessive mother. I would want my own show too, so I can stack my bag the proper way. You don't make that type of promise to somebody and then snatch it from you. Took power that she felt like she had.
Did that infinity person, is that person gone? Because I'm not dealing with the negative shit. I ain't dealing with it. But yeah, I just feel like they I don't know, he didn't have to do her like that. It was dirty. And then you want to come out here with these long the posts that you posting,
the Bible scriptures, and
like you trying to cover your ass, but like don't think motherfuckers can't see right through you. Not only that, she not the first person to come out and say these things about you, and everybody can't tell the same lie. I don't give a hoot what nobody say.
Okay.
Here's another post.
He really thought he was up there clearing, but he wasn't.
Even Stunner Girl has spoke on his goof ass before.
Oh Lord.
Lemel Plummer with a story post to critics regarding him and Chrisean's recent back and forth. So it says, some people are asking why I'm responding to Chrisean and others this season, and I understand. No, I'm not gay, a female, a baddie, or Diddy, respectfully, or evil. I'm simply speaking up because I'm exhausted by the ongoing disrespect and disparagement from some of these ladies. I've provided these young women with genuine opportunities that have allowed them to earn substantial income and achieve instant visibility and fame. I don't force anyone to do anything, nor can I control what others choose to say about me. However, I will no longer remain silent simply because I hold the title of CEO, because people often place you on a pedestal that no one can realistically stand on. At the end of the day, I'm human just like everyone else. I'm not looking for sympathy or empathy, but keeping moving for cry me a river. Since you want to come out and say that you feel like you need to respond because you're tired of hearing what people say, well then respond to the girl that was came out to audition for Baddies Midwest and was missing and was found unalive in an abandoned house. Speak on that, because when people spoke on that, Zeus name came up. You never came out, spoke on it, said you didn't have anything to do with it, made no clarification on us. Speak on that. Speak on a lot of shit that people have said about you, since you want to come out and clarify shit.
Lola Doll says Lemmy is lying, and Brenda says karma comes hard. Karma definitely is gonna come hard, and my thing is people get in these positions where they're making all this money and they feel like they over somebody. It's gonna all catch back up to him. Trust and believe. Look to the viewers. We gonna soon be coming back here with a court case for you guys involving Lemmy. It's gonna happen.
I believe it's gonna happen too.
And we gonna cover the story.
Because as I said, there has been plenty of ladies that have came out and spoke. Just not too long ago, did you see the video where Natalie went live? She was hollering and screaming, telling him to get away from her. He wouldn't let her leave. That he told the driver not to take her nowhere. That is not the first. Chrisean is not the first person to come out and say that he's taking her ID and will not allow her to leave. There has been numerous of ladies that have came out and spoke about the demonic shit that they do over there. What did we just see Natalie do? Because she told a girl to fight Diamond for her, and because she didn't want to do it, oh, when I tell you to move, you move. I can't. Come on now. We see it clear as day.
Look, this is going to be the biggest downfall in history of entertainment. Yeah. It's going to be big too, especially with the way Natalie reacts with her old dramatic hoarse voice ass.
Here we go.
Lord, it's going to be a mess. What's this?
This one is, she was just on the season that just ended, Baddies Africa, Russian Cream.
Leave after I made that little crash out scene and I ran away. No, I didn't leave. I was stuck in a hotel room for 2 days in London, not knowing if I was going to get a flight home or not. All to meet up with Lemmy and Natalie for nothing, because I didn't even end up filming anymore. Like, for nothing. I was stuck in a hotel. Nobody was telling me nothing. Like, nobody was answering me. Like, yeah. So it's like when we were in London for them 2 days, nobody was answering me, like getting me a flight home, none of that. I did feel like I was being held hostage, because at the end of the day, they made me have a meeting with Natalie and Lemmy just to like try to convince me to keep filming. For what? I don't fucking know. Like, my hands broke. I don't want to fight no more. I don't want nothing. I think I actually sent Lemmy's sister a message, like telling her, like, can you help me get the fuck out of here? I feel like I'm being held hostage. All that shit with that network is demonic, toxic, all, like everything Chrisean is saying. Like, I totally agree with her. Like, but it's something that we signed up for. So it is what the fuck it is. All you can do is try to move on from the past. And yeah, y'all see how they had.
I believe it is, because I knew it was demonic once I watched that reunion and I seen Bobby Lights in there. That told me everything I needed to know.
Yeah, and then you see how he just, like, how he was trying to force the fight between Anna and
I've been waiting to talk to you about that.
Anna
yeah,
and
I believe.
Yeah.
That really blew me. She is literally and then I don't like the fact that he tried to make it seem like Anna is pussy, because baby, if Anna has to fight, Anna's gonna fight. That's one thing about it. But you are trying to create friction between the background evidence that everybody has already had. Trust and believe. If they needed to run a fade, the fade would have been red. I don't like the fact that Bobby is there. If you are not the person mediating this audience and taking the microphone to guests, to let guests take one turn at a time to, talk to the judges, kind of talk to any of the girls, we don't need an extra hype man. Baby Santana and that strapped beard is enough entertainment. Like, it's chaotic. There is no control in this show. I could see if it was like the older reunions, or if it was like the older Bad Girls Club or Love and Hip Hop. Those things are more organized, even though there's still fights. With this, it's like a playground. The host is not. They're not even hosting. It's just like a high school junkyard all over again. The big dogs is trying to court the little dogs on how they. It makes it hard for me to watch. Like,
it's too much, because it's like you're taking ladies and you making them fight like wild animals. Did you hear the part where Chrisean said they don't feed them for hours so that they can be hungry and angry? I don't believe none of that's a lie. And then you got Biggie's big, wide back. She goes live sitting on a plane eating pizza and fries. Like she was doing it on purpose, showing the food. Like, yeah, you're their little lapdog. They told you to get on camera and do that, but it doesn't change. And you know what, Biggie, you should be thanking Chrisean because now you got to eat.
No shade. It really feels like a remake of the Truman Show, except it's not based off one character. It's based off the Baddies. I'm a psychologist in training. They're psychologically toying with these girls. To say that, well, to have the courage to come somewhere and say they starve us, that's just like people who leave pit bulls in the yard and don't feed them. Of course, that motherfucker rapping in visions. If you ain't ate in 12 fucking days, wouldn't you want to beat somebody up too?
Yeah, you're angry. You're hungry.
You're angry.
You know
baby.
what it is? It's a pimp in a whole game. I hate to say it. You
It
know
really
how
is
pimps
real
do.
bad.
You got to get it in before you get what I'm saying. That's all it is. They're taking. And what do pimps do? They go for girls who have nobody, who have nothing, who are out here with nothing, and then they start flashing this glamorous stuff in their face. And then once they accept, then it's like, you gonna do what I want you to do if you want, if this is what you want to keep
If
getting.
not, I'm gonna bleed you broke. Or if I can't bleed you broke, trust and believe, I'm gonna get you injured, or I'm gonna take something else from you. That's what I meant by money. Money is evil, and we should know what's going on with Zeus based upon everything that Natalie says.
Yeah.
Natalie literally breaks the water on everything. And I hope ain't none of them girls really listening to her. I'm not your dog. You don't point and say stick, because bitch, I'll bite you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like
But
it.
even with her though, like, you supposed to be the executive producer on the show, and girls disrespect you, girls want to slap you. You think let me give a fuck about that? If them girls is bringing views to the show, he bringing them back regardless of what you
Baby,
have to say.
if it comes down to it, Lemmy will smack her ass too. As quiet as it's kept, it probably didn't already happen, but we just don't know that yet.
Exactly. Because Stunner came out not when she was on there one season. After her season, she came out. She said a lot. She said he be talking to them girls crazy, and I do believe she said he has put his hands. Don't quote me on that. I can't exactly remember that part.
Allegedly,
but I do remember she was saying he calls them out their name. He talks to them very disrespectful. Because she even said, "Y'all let Urkel talk to y'all like this."
Yeah, I do remember that. Like,
that long video. She said a lot. She's not Christina from BGC. She was supposed to have been on the show. She's came out and said some things about Lemmy, alleging that there's a lot of allegations against this network. There's even
in other words,
of SA trafficking.
Natalie is Nikki, Lemmy is P. Diddy. Oh, should I keep going?
Yeah. I was like,
but no, it's really giving that, and Chris, I'm gonna stop right there because that's y'all know I read down, but it's chaotic. Truthfully,
once I heard that he had a connection with P. Diddy a while ago, I knew that he wasn't right. Do you remember the video of Chrisean saying, they was at a party, they was at a P. Diddy party. Her, Lemmy, and I guess it was like his little security went to have a meeting with P. Diddy, but they went off from the party to this house it's like a whole nother house behind his other house. And she was saying how P. Diddy snapped on him and was basically saying, give her what she's worth and how to treat her. But she didn't realize, though, that she was being groomed. She didn't realize that. You get what I'm saying? So, why did they have to have a separate meeting with Chrisean, though, anyways? You get what I'm trying to say? She doesn't realize what was going on in that moment. She probably didn't understand it at that time. She might understand it now. But I don't
say
it then.
I just think the flock of them, everybody needs to lawyer up. Anybody who is an applicant underneath the Zeus Network title, I feel like it's a lawsuit. being foreign.
No, it depends on their contracts, because I'm sure in their contracts it probably states they're not liable for any injuries or anything of that nature. You get what I'm
But
saying?
see, that's the reason why I'm saying that they need to get lawyers because I'm sure it's a loophole through that. And then also, it got to be some type of rules or regulation. We can't. I don't understand how that contract is how the contract is. You are
Yeah,
literally taking people from the public, signing them on, and that's what is the word? It's a word for it. It's kind of like when you get arrested for having pit bulls fight or having cockfights and stuff like that. It got to be a scripture for that. It has to be some section that can go
yeah.
around that because you
I do
endangering the
know about
public.
the food part, because this is what I was told. Because we're gearing up to film in April, I was told I do have to provide at least 2 meals for the ladies on the set. So they do have to feed them.
Mm-hmm.
They do. So I don't know. All that stuff that's going on is really weird. I'm glad that she left and got out of there.
It's out of order, but
Yeah.
I'm praying for her.
Yeah. And I can see a change, because the old Chrisean, everybody in the house would have got it. She didn't want
But
to fight.
that's why I say. That's why I say. That's why I be reading Chrisean down because it's that baby. The baby is helping her.
Hmm.
The baby is helping her.
To change.
Yes, I
Yeah.
said that when she had the baby because I seen how the media acted. I seen what was going on with Blue, and then after all of this stuff for her sister and Zeus Network, because I was keeping track of the show before I stopped, so I got a lot of history of Chris Shine. I know it's gonna face her. You don't have a choice. I mean, what mother doesn't change when she has children?
Exactly. Exactly. And the thing with her sister, it's like you don't want to stand in your truth, and you want this girl to come out and publicly um apologize to you for something that you actually did. See, Tasiki's still trying to hold that role where she little girls her. Yeah, you might have been able to do that when she was younger, but you have to realize when people get older and they become adults, that shit changes. You're not
But
gonna
see,
still keep trying to little girl me and try to make me do what you want me to do. You did it. She said she did it. She's telling her it's not her fault. But what she's not gonna do is she's not gonna tell the world that she lied, because it's not a lie.
exactly. That's that man. Look, this is why I said they had no business working that close consecutively in the first fucking place, for
Yeah.
one. Especially when
I
you
think they
real
should
close
take
with
their
a person
own.
that you're related to, and then other people's drama is adding on to the stuff that y'all got going on. Certain things that happen between them was never supposed to be done in front of that camera, and that's where Zeus fucked up at. This is not even the type of
They
show
don't
to take
care.
some. No, they don't. They care about their money.
Yeah. She said the night before this last incident, Tasiki was crying on March. Like she really didn't want to do what they wanted her to do.
Mm.
But it seems like from the way she was explaining, they was being forced to do it. Tasiki about the dollar. Krishan's like, I don't need that money. I'm walking away because this is not what I want to do. I'm trying to make
Mm.
this change. And even her friend DJ Sky, they even fell out. This show
She
is
trying
just
to break them bloodline curses, cause baby,
yeah.
between her family and Blueface family. Cause okay, so I don't want to do this, but I feel like for the next show, I'm gonna have to go dig up dirt because I want to talk about the mindset of his mother.
I
It
can't.
was some stuff that was said that I'm pretty sure every mother in here would probably cringe in their seats. I don't like it, and I just it's a lot of psychological things going on. Black folks. Well, I'm gonna just leave it at this. Black people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
So with that being said, we went a little over time, guys. We did 2 hours almost. But yeah, thank you guys for jumping in the comments. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys all have a good
Period.
night. Until next time. See ya.
See you.
Sipping tea, steamy, kettle gone wild. Dropping truth bombs, cha-cha style. Gossip sharper than a barbershop blade. Box of secrets that century made. All up in the business, airing the scroll. Confessions poured fast. out of control. Sip and talk sessions, yeah, we unfold. Spilling deep piping as the stories get told. Drama brewed strong, ain't decaf, nah. Twisted tales hotter than grandma spa. Join Meslan the bold with a cap. Tongues doing hate cardio, no nap.